favorite thing at Fanny's of the Week. My name is Ellen. This week I am taking a look at Bass Players to Know, Learning from the Greats by Ryan Madora. Did you know that we have books for sale here at Fanny's? Books are for reading. They're slightly different from guitars in that way.
Excuse me, Ellen?
Oh, no, I'm busy. I'm sorry. I'm reading.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. We'll talk another time.
Okay. But really though,
No, it's not. It's just not a good time. You see, I'm reading this book by Ryan Madora.
That's so. I've heard about that.
Yeah, it's a great book. But I'll need you to leave me alone. And what a treat! We have actually Ryan Madora here to talk about her book, Bass Players to Know. Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ellen.
I've read Bass Players to Know, and I'll tell you what I like about it. It's a book, but it's also kind of an interactive learning experience. Ryan has put together a Spotify playlist that you can follow along while you're reading and refer to the things that she's talking about. So that's what I like about reading this book. It's more than just a book that you read a chapter of a night. You have to listen while you read.
When we listen to music, we're getting all these lessons from the people that played on these records. Bass players especially are kind of the under the radar folks, you know? But if you're like, oh man, you know what the coolest bass line is? The bass line on Son of a Preacher Man. What a great tune.
Yeah. Oh man. Now that song specifically, I had not thought about the bass playing on that song until I read Ryan's book. And it gets very busy in the end.
Oh my.
And
like all of the notes. It makes the tune. And the fact is that a lot of people don't know who played on it. But now if you read this book, you'll be like, oh, Tommy Cogbill.
Right.
He also played on Respect, the Aretha Franklin tune. Who doesn't love that tune?
Nobody doesn't love that tune.
You must respect the bass player as much as we respect Aretha.
I knew nothing about that guy, and I knew nothing about those tunes. I would have never guessed that those bass lines were played by the same man if I hadn't read Bass Players to Know by Ryan Madora.
No matter what kind of music you're into, you can check out this book, you can check out the Spotify playlist, and you can learn about all different kinds of music, kind of a whole across the board kind of thing. Upright players as well. We've got, Gayla Dorsey.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I saw her with David Bowie like 20 years ago.
I knew nothing about Gayla Dorsey until I read your book because I wasn't paying attention. But this book will help you pay attention.
If you're a nerd and you play bass, this is kind of a fun thing to be like, oh, I want to get exposed to some cool bass players who have maybe done some things.
And I think even if you don't love bass, if you just love music, this really helps you understand the foundation of a lot of classic records in a lot of different genres. Although fans of bass playing will hopefully get something extra special out of it. Hopefully they'll play better.
Hopefully. I try to play better after reading this book. All the chapters are really short. They're like 3 to 4 pages.
Yeah.
I call it a bathroom book.
When you reference something, I go look it up and figure it out. You're not just reading words, you're absorbing sounds.
I'm now making a series of YouTube videos where I'm explaining what some of these bass players are doing.
And the thing about YouTube is that is where we currently are. We are currently in the dissociative state of YouTube, and it's maybe only a couple clicks away for somebody right now to go find your YouTube channel.
That's right.
I've worn mine out. Probably I need to get another one. I have a signed copy.
Ooh.
That's how cool I am.
Maybe I should sign some of the copies that you can get here at Fanny's.
Hey, how about that? We're gonna have signed copies of Ryan Madora's book here at Fanny's.
Whoa.
And we're gonna sell it for the same price. I admire Ryan so much. She is my friend and my colleague, but she's also an incredible author, and I think this is a great book, and I think it portends great things to come from you. More books in the future. Future books. Suffice it to say, I give Bass Players to Know 5 out of 5 Ellens. Ellen! Here at Fanny's House of Music, we also sell vintage clothing. Ryan and I found these things over there.
North Beach leather green jacket and pants.
Ryan is modeling this two-piece Etoile yellow jacket and skirt with zebra stripes. This is my first foray into leather pants. And I can tell you what, I categorically do not like it. Very disinterested in these pants and in how hot I am already. I think I'm also sweating for being a little nervous because I cannot zip these pants up. How do you feel about your outfit? I think you look incredible.
I actually feel great. You know what? I'm usually somebody that wears solid colors. I have a million black t-shirts, and today I figured, you know what? I will wear a striped shirt. which coincidentally works perfectly because now I have 2 different patterns.
Yeah, nothing goes better than animal print and stripes.
Exactly.
I'm amazed that that skirt fits anybody. I pulled that out and I was like, I don't know, do you think you can get into it? And Ryan was like, I don't know, and here we are.
Here we are. But it's stretchy, so you can actually wear it over your pants.
Yeah, you know what's
can
not
wear it-
stretchy? Leather.
But they do look really cool.
Thank you. I feel like I'm constantly receiving the reflex test at the doctor. Like, that's what these pants are asking my legs to do. Ryan, thank you so much for joining me on Ellen's Favorite Thing at Fanny's of the Week, featuring Bass Players to Know, Learning from the Greats by Ryan Madora.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome.
Also, Fanny's is just like the greatest place, and I'm so glad that you're here.
Thank you for watching Ellen's Favorite Thing at Fanny's of the Week. Tune in next week for me to have another favorite thing.